Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international. This time, we are looking at corn chips. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. All right, if things look a little bit different here, that is because I am on location in Memphis, Tennessee. Mrs. Goblin is on assignment in Memphis. Once again, if you don't know, Mrs. Goblin is actually a traveling medical professional. So a big shout out to all of our medical professionals out there, especially all you travelers. We love you very much. And I am visiting Mrs. Goblin right now in Memphis. And one of the first things that we did when I got here was we went to the international market and we checked out what we could find there that I have not been able to find back home in Florida. And I actually found 3 different kinds of corn chips, and that's what we're going to try here. These are obviously familiar because obviously these are Fritos brand, but look at this right here. This is chorizo and chipotle flavored right here. That is something that I don't believe we have ever seen in the States before. Obviously, this entire package is written in Spanish, so I don't speak Spanish. I can't translate any of this, and I don't even really see the calorie counts and things like that on here, so we're just going to enjoy these. But then I also found 2 different products here. These are called Chippy and Jack and Jill Chippy right here, and it says on the back that these are a product of the Philippines, and these are 2 different kinds of corn chips. These are 170 calories for a half a cup. This is a chili cheese flavor right there, and then this one is a barbecue flavor. So these are actually 160 calories for a half a cup. So I think we're going to go ahead and start with the barbecue flavored Chippy. Again, we got these at our international market, so you're going to have to go to your international stores in order to be able to find these. Okay, so got those barbecue flavored corn chips open. It's interesting, they don't have a barbecue aroma at all. They have more of kind of a just a corn chip aroma to them, kind of like just the regular bag of Fritos. When you just open a regular bag of Fritos, they do look a little bit smaller than Fritos overall. You can kind of see that in there. The whole product itself is a little bit smaller, but this is supposed to be a barbecue flavor. Let's try these. Oh, it's got a little bit more flavor to it than I had anticipated. I kind of anticipated a little bit more of a bland flavor based on the fact that there's not really a strong aroma coming off of this, and you really don't see any seasoning on there, but it does have a nice flavor. It's sort of a mild barbecue flavor to it. It almost tastes more like just the traditional Fritos corn chip, just the regular original flavor of Fritos. I don't mind these at all. I like that. I like the fact that it is a different product from another country that you get to try. However, they were a little bit pricier because they were at an international market. I think this bag was $2, something like that. So based on the flavor and based on the fact that this does have that traditional Fritos flavor to it, probably go with just a regular bag of Fritos. Be a little bit easier to find than these also, of course. Okay, so these are not terrible. I like the flavor on these. Let's try these chili cheese flavor. All right, I'm going to do a little palate cleanse here. Obviously, I am on location. I don't have access to Monster Mug, but we're going to cleanse the palate with some fresh cold water. All right, so here's the chili cheese flavor, and there's a little cartoon on the back there, so that's kind of interesting. Of course, that cartoon is not in English, so we'll go ahead and open these up. Again, not what I was expecting from the aroma coming off of this. These definitely have a different look to them. They've got a different coloration. These are the chili cheese flavor. These also are a lot bigger than that other bag. So this looks more probably like the traditional Frito as far as size. Chili cheese flavor. Not sure that I'm getting chili cheese off of that. Not sure that I really like this flavor. There's a different type of flavor to the chip itself. It doesn't taste like a Fritos corn chip. Obviously, it's not a Fritos, but it doesn't taste like just a regular corn chip. It has something a little bit off about it. I am not really thrilled with these. I don't know if you can see that there or not, but these are thicker than that first snack. So texture-wise, that's a little bit of a problem. It is a meatier crunch. When you crunch into this, it feels different texturally in your mouth. And it's not the chili cheese flavoring that I don't like about this. It's the flavor of the corn chip itself. It has sort of a different type of floury taste to it. Not floury like a flour, but like a cooking flour. Something is just, I'm not sure about these. Yeah, I'm not really thrilled with these. We're going to let these go. All right, let's cleanse the palate here. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Fritos. Now, these are obviously made by Fritos, so we should get the traditional Fritos flavor and texture and everything off of this. But again, chipotle chorizo flavor. So, sounds interesting. Ooh, these are like the scoops. Oh, there is a strong, what would you say, sort of sausagey type of aroma on this. This has some promise, I think. So there's a look at those corn chips in the bag. Lots of seasoning, obviously. And again, these are like those Frito scoops. It's the much bigger chip right there. You can kind of see all of that seasoning that's on there. Good aroma coming off of this. The product is very appetizing looking, so high hopes. Here we go. Wow. I was not expecting that. That is a very unique flavor. There's a sweetness to it. There's a tang to it. There's a little bit of a spiciness. And you get that spiciness immediately, a tingle on your tongue. But there's a sweetness to this that I was not anticipating. And I think the fact that these are the bigger Fritos, kind of the scoops type of corn chip, I think that helps. I think it lets a little bit more of that seasoning get dispersed over that chip. And I think it gives it a much more powerful flavor. This is by far the most flavorful of the three that I've tried. There is sort of a meatiness to it, a meaty flavor. You can kind of see on the little decoration there, it's got the little chili pepper and the little sausage right there, the chorizo right there. These are very good. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and give one rating for these. And I'm going to say specifically for this one right here, this is a 3-star seal of approval. Okay, so there we go. These are the chorizo and chipotle flavored Fritos. And then we also have the barbecue chippy flavored. Again, I got those at the International Market that is over here in Memphis, Tennessee. Check out your international markets wherever you live. You should be able to find some of these products. Definitely pick up those Fritos if you run into those because those are really good. I'm going to keep shopping at these international markets and seeing what else I can find. And I will catch you next time.